Morning guys, it's 5:30 a.m. August 25th, and I'm recording the video for August 24th, okay, which is Wednesday. So this week this is a repeated note, so I'm not gonna repeat, right? But today is all about blue lines, preferred lines, backup areas for both ES and NQ's dream number. So we will gauge the direction based on these labels, right? And then we'll do level to level trading, right? Because of these things, we have to behave that way, or we have to trade that way. Overall, sellers have a control below this week's hunting level in general, but due to this week's choppy behavior, both parties could be active, right? So we can see a back and forth, when price tries to go higher, somebody steps in to short. When it goes lower, somebody steps in to buy, so we can trade both ways actually. Price may move today above Globex high or below Globex low, and it may keep that momentum, or that movement instead of failing and do back and forth, right? But in case if it fails and do back and forth, then stop trading, simple. So, but price did actually move above Globex high, and it kept that movement, but then ultimately at the end, then it fails, it came all the way down, but actually it held the lows of the day, These are the levels for RTY, pretty much RTY held this level, These are the dream numbers, 874, 907. See, this dream number became the low of the day, pretty much, or I would say heavily defended levels by buyers, 907, and there was a naked dream number, so which was this, became a low of the day. See, dream numbers are very, very powerful, we just have to devise a strategy around dream numbers to trade those numbers, and then those are the only numbers you need to trade during the day time frame. You don't need any of this level. Dream number alone should be enough, but you have to develop a process around it. But anyway, so this 910, right, or basically 907. See, this 910 was the real time level I gave it in Discord, 910 and 3350, right after the open, I said 3350, which is this level. Okay, let me draw it. This, okay, so this and this 910, this line was not here, 907, the real number was there, here, actually right here, like that. So right up the open, I said, when price was doing this back and forth, right, actually I went long in the pre-market right here, right up the open, or around 884, and then I also said I will go long at 874 dream number, because of the way we discussed in the pre-market voice, right, that buyers had a control, in the overnight, and from yesterday's carried forward information, they couldn't hold, below the lows, and then price was moving higher, so buyers had a control. So, but then I knew that opening trades will be risky because of this Jackson Hole speech is coming, right? So they could end up becoming a choppy, so a move may not happen, right? But since these were the good areas, right, so I only tried one micros at 884, and then when price came to 874, I tried another micros, the two micros, that's all. And I also said that I'm trying out, that's why I was playing with the micros, and then price did defended it, and price did went higher to 903, right? So at 886, so, and price actually went down also here against me a little bit, but then it went higher, right? So I was okay. I said when it goes higher, 884, so here, let me remove this arrow and you will know. See, 866, my stop was below this area, okay? So it did went to 866, it did go to 866, right? But it did not stop me out. But when it was going, I said if it bounced back up on the way up, 886, I will bail out one contract basically, so it's a break even kind of, right? And 874 I will hold it, so when it was going higher, right, I saw these things. I said I'm going to hold it till 895, and then I will see. Ideally I wanted to see, at that time I said 910 we need a firm 5-minute close either here or here somewhere. I said, in first 10 minutes that 910 we need a firm close above 910, and 3350, which is this level, right, in ES for buyers, right? But then you can see it 3350 reacted, right? So the moment I see this, I bailed out this one contract which I was supposed to bail out at 885. I bailed out right here. The other one I held it, and then eventually it just stopped me out. It poked below, stopped me out, and then closed higher, right? So again I entered it here. This time I entered one regular contract. That's it. One contract only. That's it. Nothing else. And my stop was below this level. Right? At that point I said, what? The day is about to get screwed. I was thinking, right? That's why I said, because price was doing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth here, right? I said, no point trading now. Stop trading, or you hold it. Buyers have a control as long as it is holding above 866. And ES is holding about 25. That is what I said, right? Buyers have a control. So either you can keep holding it, sit through the chop, get stopped out, or you stop trading. So I held this contract, I just held it and with stop below this, right? Now why I entered it one contract here? Because price came down to dream number, right? And then it bounced back up, closed above 866. That suggests somebody is buying at the dream number then, right? So then that would be the ideal place to stop, put a stop and try again this long, because it was a fake stop out, right? So that's why I put just one contract. But then I didn't put lot of, because it was a choppy price action, not tradable price action, right? So that's it then. I put one, and then I was just doing other stuff, right? And 10 o'clock, by 10 o'clock actually right here, actually I stopped even talking in a voice trading, right? But I gave the instruction, we need a firm 5-minute close above 910 for buyers to prove their point, and above 3350, then we can go long. Till then some sellers are there, but buyers have a full control above 866 and 25, right? That was the idea. So here, right, so it was chopping, right? And then right around here, see that 1020, we had a nice 5-minute close above this 3350, and here also, right? If you count 1015 to 1020, see 5-minute close, nice one, which is this 5-minute close here below. See that? That's where now we are ready to go long, but not with the breakout, right? Because this choppy behavior, it's better to wait for a pullback, right? And then pullback happen perfectly at the spot 910, same level around 1042, right? Which was also this dream number, right? And this protected by this dream number, VWAP, all these levels, right? And then here also 3350 to the dot, right here. See, these were your longs right here, and that's it. That was your long, because this fight buyers won, right? So obviously when it pulls back, they will defend at least back to this top, but then this top was nowhere level, right? This was not our level. Our level was here and here, so most likely it will go here, and then you can bail out if you want, like this. See, bail out. And same time, yes, also you can bail out, right here. Right? That was the trade of the day, And preferred buyers area. See, that was another thing. See, preferred sellers area, preferred buyers area, right? So this sellers area also defended here, right? But that defended after price chopped around and went higher, right? So, but it did get a response here, right? And the preferred buyers area pretty much held it here also, right? And here also negative number held, and this was a preferred buyer's area. See that? It held it, right? To me, it held it. It was just spoke below it, but it held it. So at least buyers have a control, right? As per the pre-market note, preferred buyer, preferred area, backup areas, blue lines are the levels to trade, right? So these are the levels. Now about this area, aggressive sellers above buyers beginning, right? So here you can see it, multiple pokes, buyers are beginning, right? They are breaking out. So here they are not able to close even single 2-minute even time frame, but here they are closing above, right? So at least it is showing you, even though it's chopping around, buyers have a control, simple. And that be all, right? So that was the trade for today, for Wednesday. And then this thing happened. That was normal behavior, it was not supposed to go anywhere. See, this thing happened, but it was not supposed to go further, so that's why it held up here. Now in the overnight, because of these buyers, so I put a statement in Discord at 4 p.m. right? So this was our backup sellers area, this area, right? And this area from Wednesday, right? So in the overnight, today, Wednesday night or Thursday early morning, right? These are the backup sellers area, right? Backup buyers area, correct? So price can either go here or come back here. Either in the overnight, it may stay in this vicinity, or some news happen or whatever, it can go up to this point, because these are technically a target, right? Or this point, either way, here or here, right? So by Thursday morning, if price is here or here, nothing is achieved, but at least we know that party is in control, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, that be all for today.